Welcome back to the best way to pay off your credit card. If you still don't know what a statement date or a payment date is, then no worries, because today we're going over an analogy to make the process easier. So imagine you're at a fancy restaurant where you order first, then you get the tab, and then you pay off the tab. This is exactly how your credit card structure works, except the invoice is your statement date and the payment date is just when you pay. So at the start of the night, you can order whatever you want and you put it onto the tab and you pay that tab off later. And your credit limit is just the maximum amount of money that you can put on this tab. Now the tab comes out first before you're required to pay it off. That is the exact same thing as how your credit card works, except your credit bureaus also get to see what you put on the tab. So if you put $90 on a tab, then the credit bureaus can see that you actually used up 90% of your limit, and that's bad. I'll explain that in the next part. For now, all you have to understand is that you can pay off this tab before it comes out, and you want the tab to only report 1 to 5% of your credit limit. So let's say you pay off $85 up front, which leaves only $5 on the tab, so you only show 5% usage. And then you just pay off that last $5 at the payment date before it's due. Now let's answer some important questions. If you have autopay, what happens here? So what autopay does is right before you leave the restaurant for the night, it pays off whatever is left on the invoice. So while this will automatically pay off the rest of the invoice so you never get interest, it occurs after your credit bureaus have already seen your bill. Therefore, you have to make a manual payment before the statement date, and then you can rely on your auto pay in order to pay off the rest of the little amount that you leave. So where can you find your statement date? So most banks will show it on their apps. You can call into the bank and ask them, or you can wait for your statement date to come out and then you can check the date on the statement itself. So I hope this way of looking at it is a bit more easier to understand or relatable. But if you still have any questions, then just let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to respond to every single one of you.